Cruiserweight title. Austin Aries, Neville, submission match.
The following contest is a submission match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing at 202 pounds, Austin Aries.
A third opportunity for Austin Aries here tonight. Neville beat him in WrestleMania, then Aries won via disqualification back at Payback. And tonight, Extreme Rules is brought to you in part by American Grit on Fox. John Cena will push ordinary people past their limits in this extraordinary competition. Don't miss Season 2 of American Grit, premiering June 11th on Fox.
Austin Aries looks incredibly focused, knowing that this is his third opportunity to capture the Cruiserweight title. He does not want to let it slip through his fingers.
Going to take some true grit for Austin Aries here tonight.
This is who he is, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the King of the Cruiserweight, Neville.
Neville's held the Cruiserweight Championship for 126 days, dating back to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view event in January. And he simply said to Austin Aries, the King is going to eat you alive. For an interesting week last week in WWE on Raw Monday night, Austin Aries tapped out Neville using the last chancery in a tag team match. Then on 205 Live, it was Neville putting the Rings of Saturn on Aries.
Austin Aries did what a lot of people didn't think was possible, and that's forced Neville to tap out. But at the end of 205 Live on Tuesday night, Austin Aries was laid out in a bad way with a very badly damaged left knee. I have all the respect in the world for Aries, but I do not think he has what it takes to beat Neville tonight.
I don't know. You got to wonder if Aries is in the head of Neville, because I'm going to tell you, you lock a submission on a man, it makes him think twice about jumping in a little too quick.
How do you become champion tonight? You make your opponent tap. Neville Aries for the Cruiserweight title. Only one time in WWE pay-per-view history has a title changed hands in a submission match. It happened in 1994 at Survivor Series when Bob Backlund beat Bret Hart. This is hashtag 205 Live. Remember the Cruiserweights every Tuesday night on the WWE Network, 10 Eastern. Their own show, most exciting hour on television. Corey Graves, of course, the opportunity every week to sit at ringside and watch these great athletes in action.
You can't be surprised by the strategy right out of the gate. Neville looking to target the injured left knee of Aries.
I like it. Neville is initiating contact right up to.
You mentioned earlier that maybe Austin Aries is inside the head of Neville. I find it to be maybe quite the opposite. I think Aries might have just incensed the champion. He's going to incur the wrath of the King of the Cruiserweights.
You know, no doubt. Let me tell you something. When we look back on this many years from now, we're going to say Neville, perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Cruiserweight of all time.
He's well on his way, Booker. Great point. Now, you guys mentioned the injured knee of Austin Aries. Of course, Neville will target that, but both of these men use submission holds where you really have to target the upper body, right, Corey?
Yeah, Neville has been using the... Oh, look at this. Fantastic. Yeah, Neville's Rings of Saturn focuses on the shoulders.
Let him go. Let it go. 1, 2. Let him go. Let him go.
Remember, you went via submission.
Wow.
And Neville caught by surprise early on as Aries looked to put the champion away.
I tell you, Aries took the long route to get here to WWE, and he wants to make history pretty quick. I tell you, he reminds me of a Dean Malenko as far as his technical skills.
Neville slowly taking his time, getting back into the ring, and Austin Aries is going to say, "Hey, take your time, I'll take my time as well."
Aries never short on confidence or talent, that's for sure, but Neville has been simply unstoppable.
Yeah, he has been so impressive. Since even before he won the championship, in many ways has dominated the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah, but guys, let me tell you, it's always that one guy. It's always that one guy that's you know, that's got your number, that knows every trick in your book. Like Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. Joe Frazier was Muhammad Ali's toughest opponent when Muhammad would just race through everybody else.
Yeah, that could be Austin Aries for Neville. Trading victories back and forth. Of course, Aries won that tag.
Aries looking for a guillotine.
And Neville backing him back into the corner. And Austin Aries almost see a smirk on his face, realizing that's twice now. He almost caught Neville in this submission match. Neville's been taken aback by quick moves by Aries early on, Corey.
I don't believe so. I believe Neville is functioning on such a different level, the Neville level right now, that anything Aries can do, it's a minor mishap as far as the champion's concerned.
Neville missed wildly, cartwheel by Austin Aries. Neville, no clue where Aries was, then he got his ears boxed in. And now Aries sent out to the apron. And Neville has just been not able to get out of the blocks of this match.
Looking for the
last chancer.
Neville quickly makes it out of the ring.
Luckily, Neville was able to shift his hips before Aries' feet came down and locked in the hole.
Neville looked into the barricade.
Wow. Did you see the force from that whip right there to the barricade?
And you saw the veteran Austin Aries moments ago, Corey, off that move as again now he drives Neville into the barricade on the other side.
Turn him first.
And suddenly the challenger has the king in trouble. Talked to Austin earlier this week. He could not wait for this match tonight. Believe he had the momentum coming into this, that he was ready to go, that he finally had Neville's number. Neville face off the apron. And he's been impressive since the start of this matchup.
Aries is right there. He's all taped up, but it's not slowing it down one bit. He's looking to come out here and cash in tonight and become the Cruiserweight champion.
Heat-seeking missile.
How this young man feel.
And Neville wants nothing to do with that. And Austin Aries going to head up to the top rope. Neville trying to get out of harm's way. Unable to. As Austin Aries flies to the air, may have tweaked the knee.
You're right.
Austin Aries may have re-injured the left knee when he came off the rope. Now trying to shake it off.
Over the last few weeks, Neville and TJP have done a number on the left knee of Austin Aries, as it's showing right there.
Best place you want to be is
right back to the knee.
Championship match with a bad injury like a knee injury. I mean, your mobility is shuts down after maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes in the ring.
And here's the nasty king of the cruiserweights. Neville to work with a leg takedown of Austin Aries. And now really damaging the left leg of Aries.
You see the speed with which Neville delivered that dragon screw.
Incredible. Now a boot right to the face of Austin Aries, and this is where Neville feels at home. Can slow the pace down now and start to assault the injured leg of Austin Aries. Look at the torque.
I tell you, Neville came in with a bunch of high-flying moves, but ever since he shut it down and relied on his technical skills and ability.
Take a look right here. Aries was delivering the maneuver, but you could see him come up limping on the left leg, and Neville would waste no time taking advantage.
You expect anything else out of the king of the cruiserweights?
See that lower leg turn out right there. I'm telling you right there. Aries is in a whole lot of pain. He's trying to suck it up.
Yeah, unable to build momentum, sort of a fast walk. I'd like to be running usually. Oh no, Neville sent crashing to the outside. Another elbow right on the ear.
Oh, how can you not be impressed with the guts and determination of Austin Aries? He just keeps coming back at you.
And a lot of hot sauce on that shot right there, Diddy Cole.
Shin breaker. And again. Aries looking to execute a game plan of his own. Inflict some damage to Neville's leg.
Remember, no pinfalls in this, only submissions to win this matchup.
Aries could be thinking about the discus 5-arm. Oh, and a dragon screw of his own, my God.
And now it's Aries taking the fight to Neville. Oh, and a shoulder right to the midsection.
Aries is laboring real bad with that knee right now. It's showing a whole lot.
Neville able to power out. Right to the bad knee. Aries may have hurt his arm as well when he came down hard in the apron. Austin Aries is hurting.
Looked like a little stinger right there to me, Cole. It seemed like he's holding his right hand. It seemed like that shoulder could have got affected.
And dropped it right to the leg. But there it is. Good point out. But
maybe dislocated a shoulder. The left arm apparently. Aries injured on the way down.
The official has begun to count now.
Come on!
Neville's going to go out after Aries because he wants to tap.
Wait, this is a submission match. Why are there countouts in this?
In the ring. Submission, of course, tap out. And now working on the left arm of Austin Aries. And this does not bode well since Neville, Corey, uses the rings of Saturn.
This could be the beginning of the end for Austin Aries. Either way, it's a smart strategy by the champion to just attack whatever injury comes his way. It's the ability to call an audible during combat that makes Neville so dangerous.
Aries is really working this matchup on one leg now and perhaps only with one arm.
We want beach ball!
Coming in with a knee injury and then suffering an injury, like I said, it looked like a stinger to me, but it could be a collarbone, it could be a shoulder.
Don't forget, Austin Aries is left-handed, a southpaw. This takes on the striking abilities and the discus 5-arm.
Or you've known Neville.
The beach ball.
Your life.
Somebody bring that ball in.
I have not, and I can be honest when I'm saying I have never enjoyed watching Neville compete more than I do now. He is absolutely intimidating.
He didn't have this edge when you guys were a team.
Never. We were a tag team for a long time, and he never had this. I always did my best to draw it out of him, but I couldn't. Whatever light switch flipped in the mind of the king of the cruiserweights is exactly what Neville's career needed, and I love it.
I think that light switch, guys, was respect. Neville felt like he was not being respected.
Not only that, gold, championship gold, being the guy, being the go-to guy, the marquee guy.
Look out. Neville top rope. Austin Aries, though, tried to catch Neville. The leg buckled, but still able to get...
Right, everybody's put out figure fours tonight at the Ric Flair something.
But can Aries hang on with a bad leg? Figure four locked into Neville. Will Neville tap out? Will Aries win the championship?
It's no way Aries going to be able to get enough pressure with that bad knee to get Neville to submit. I don't think so.
Neville trying to work his way out of this predicament. Trying to at least roll over to his belly.
He'd roll over, but Aries used the momentum to roll through. Will Neville acquiesce?
And Neville was trying to reverse the pressure. Now Austin Aries, that leg injured, had to come out of that figure four.
A lot of damage inflicted on the knee of Neville.
A lot of courage of this young man Aries as well to fight through the pain and try to become champion.
Aries looking once again for the neck breaker across the middle rope.
Can Austin Aries take advantage? Is this his last gasp opportunity? Aries top rope. Neville not sure where he is. Aries had to rebalance, and that rebalance may have cost him. And Neville looking in the ring.
Rings of Saturn.
Rings of Saturn locked in the center of the ring. Austin Aries' left shoulder in a bad way to begin with.
Verbal tap, he's going to have to verbal tap because he can't even use his hands to tap right now.
I don't know how Aries is going to escape this.
Aries trying to...
Neville could feel his opportunity slipping through the cracks.
Yeah, trying to drag himself toward the bottom rope. Neville's got it locked in good. Aries trying to hang in, trying to somehow hang on here. Neville trying to put him away. Submission match for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Aries able to get to the ropes.
Neville can't believe it. I want to show you what happened here. Austin Aries going to the top rope. Now, the bad knee caused a slight hesitation the first time, and as he readjusted, He came off. It allowed Neville to move out of the way and lock in the rings of Saturn.
Neville's so sharp, so sudden, no wasted movement on the application of the rings of Saturn. And Aries escaped the submission, but I mean, he might be a beaten man right now.
The pain he had to go through right there just to get to that bottom rope. I'm going to tell you, he's in a lot of pain. And sometimes you just have to have the wherewithal to say, I'm done, I quit.
Well, I think Aries might have another opportunity.
Oh, Aries locked it. And that's the rings of Saturn. Austin Aries with Neville's own move locked in. Is Neville going to tap out?
Aries doesn't have Neville's chin hook like Neville does it. Maybe not quite as effective as the massive upper body.
And to your point, Corey,
Neville was grabbing the referee. Might seen a repeat. Hey, no! I think Aries was aware that Neville might have been thinking about attempting to get himself disqualified.
And Aries did not want the match to end that way, Corey.
But again, the slight delay, Aries took his eyes off the prize just long enough for the king of the cruiserweights to deliver a brutal super kick.
Was holding Austin Aries up right now. He's taking a whole lot. He's going to take a little bit more from Neville because this kid is not going to stop dishing. Now he's got a motor on him. He's got a tank. He's got cardio for days.
Aries is functioning on instinct alone right now. I think Neville's looking to take the last little bit of instinct out of Austin Aries.
Not only that bad shoulder, that bad knee, he's got to be feeling a lot of pain. Don't know how he's sucking it up right now.
And look at Austin Aries go.
Open hand strikes to the
heart of a champion, Austin Aries. Boxing the ears of Neville. The champion is stunned down, center of the ring, but right back on the attack. Austin Aries hooks him though.
I think he's got a guillotine. I can't quite see if it's been completed.
Yeah, but he's up in the ropes. Neville going to tap out here. No, Austin Aries releases the set foot power bomb by Aries. In the last chancery.
What's locked there?
Is Neville going to tap?
Right in the middle of the ring, guys.
Is it Austin Aries?
Right in the middle.
Will Aries win the Cruiserweight title? Neville's going to tap.
Neville using his incredibly powerful lower body to escape the ring, but it's still locked in.
Chancery outside the ring now. Neville's tapping out with the referee's waving.
Why can't this be outside of the ring?
They're outside the ring, the referee waving off the tap out. Aries doesn't win the match or the championship.
Tell you what that was right there, Cole. That was a psychological advantage right there. Let's take him outside. Let's put him in a little bit more pain. Let's get this to an even playing field.
It was the second time this week that Austin Aries has made Neville tap out. Unfortunately, neither of those times has found Aries the championship.
Yeah, but to Booker's point, and Austin Aries take advantage now. Is Neville beat psychologically here?
Neville fairly functional. Aries needs to get Neville inside the ring and reapply the hold.
Aries trying to do what he can, but he's been beaten up as well, and back to the injured left arm. Great move by the champion Neville.
Discus.
Discus 5-arm right on the button. Neville's on Dream Street.
Talking about a fight.
A double. Pull out something big here.
Here he comes.
Oh, God, that was bad.
Ducked out of the way.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Intentional or not, Neville was not in the place that Aries intended him to be. I don't know if it was exhaustion, if it was just pain, or if it was a plan, but Neville was able to avoid the heat-seeking missile of Austin Aries.
And Corey, what that is a golden opportunity for the king of the cruiserweights. Neville top rope.
And we're going to be looking for the home run here.
Wow. right into the rings of Saturn. Austin Aries has to tap out.
Well, that's third time the charm is over.
Did you see that? Did you hear that?
And still the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Neville.
I cannot believe the red arrow to the back of Austin Aries and then into rings of Saturn.
It looked like Aries tried to get out of the way. It looked like he moved right in the wrong position. He got caught.
That was one of the most spectacular red arrows I've ever seen. Here we see a few moments earlier, Aries hanging on for dear life, finds the last chancery, but on the outside of the ring, here you see Neville will tap out, but it didn't count because it was not inside the confines of the ring. Aries looking for something big, but Neville was not where Aries expected him to be. Here you go, desperately out of the way, which cleared the way for this. Watch the movement, but most importantly, the impact at the end.
Wow.
Oh, I don't think I've ever
That would have looked
heard
good if he got up.
that on impact right into the rings of Saturn. Austin Aries with no other choice but to tap out. What a valiant effort tonight by Austin Aries. You're right, but what a battle. The valiant king of the Cruiserweights reigns supreme. Neville is still your Cruiserweight champion.